In this video, we're going to talk through how to trigger webhooks via Noloco Workflows to integrate with third-party services via tools like Zapier or Make. This app here is a back-office tool for an online furniture store like IKEA. And it has the concept of products, orders our customers have submitted, and our customers as well. What I might want to do is when I add a new customer record, for that to send the information to Stripe to create a new customer there as well. This will enable me to invoice the customer, take payments, etc. To get started setting up this automation, I'm going to head over to the Noloco Workflows here. And what I want to do is trigger a webhook via Noloco Workflows. So I'm going to create a new workflow here, and this relates to the customers collection. I'm going to rename my workflow here to send customer information to Stripe. Description, trigger a webhook via Zapier to send info to Stripe. Cool. So the trigger for this workflow should be the default trigger here, which is when a customer record gets created. I'm going to add an action here. So what I want to happen is to trigger a webhook. And now I need my webhook URL. So this is where I'm going to go over to Zapier. I've started drafting a new Zap here to send the new customer information to Stripe. And what I want to do here is choose my webhooks by Zapier trigger. For the event, I want to catch the hook. Click continue here. I'm not going to enter information here. And now Zapier provides me with the webhook URL. So I can copy this, go back to my Noloco Workflows, and simply paste this in here and click done. Cool, so now I can toggle on this workflow and test it out. First, I'm going to publish my changes here. And now I can go back to the app. So from the customers collection view, I can click to add a new customer record to test out this workflow. So I'm going to say my new customer's name is Liberty Partners and their email is liberty@noloco.io. Their address, say 23 Main Street, Queens City, New York, country, now it should be a 2-letter country code for Stripe to the US. I'm just going to put in a random zip code here. So now I can click save and I see my new customer record has been created. So now the creation of this customer record should have triggered the workflow that we set up here. In other words, it should have triggered the webhook that Zapier should then be able to catch. So if I go back to Zapier now, I can click to test the trigger. And of course, Zapier finds the request, in other words, the customer that I just created there. So now I can move on to the next stage of this app. So what I said I want to do is send the information to Stripe. And I have different types of events or actions I can take in Stripe, but I want to create a customer. I choose my customer account, that's fine. And now I want to insert dynamic data from the webhook to create the new customer in Stripe. So the name of the customer is Liberty Partners, their email I have here, the billing address, so if I type address line 1, address line 2, billing city, state I have blank, zip code, and country as well. Perfect. So I think that's all the information I want to send to Stripe. Great. So now I can click continue. And now all I have to do is test out this action here. So if I click test, I get confirmation that a new customer is sent to Stripe. And if I go over to Stripe and search for a customer with that particular email address, I can see that we have just created a customer record this minute for Liberty Partners. I can click into the customer here and see all the details I have here, including their address line 1, line 2, the city, the zip code, the country, the email address, etc. And now I can set up subscriptions, invoice the customer, etc. via Stripe. So now each time I go to create a new customer record via the native form in my Noloco app here, it will automatically send the information to Stripe and create a new customer record there as well. So that's how easy it is to set up workflows in our Noloco app to trigger webhooks that can then be caught in applications like Zapier or Make to send information to different third-party services that we want to integrate with.